proton pack. The Ghostbuster. Check it out. It wasn't really all that hard to make. It's really not that heavy. I don't know why I'm grunting. Check it out. It's just an old skateboard backpack from back when I used to skateboard. Got some tubes and hoses. Well, those were taped on better earlier.
Sorry I'm late. What's up, guys? Oh, come on. Dude, do you want me to not wear it?
Going home.
Do you want me to not wear it?
It's up to you.
Alright, guys. Best time of the year, greatest time of the year. Halloween is upon us. All Hallows Eve, the pagan evil holiday where we celebrate the dead and go trick-or-treating. And this time, we've got, obviously, we're in our costumes here. Chris is a, I guess just kind of a serial killer type thing. Drew's a Ghostbuster. I'm also a Ghostbuster. You can be like the Ghostbusters 2 Ghostbuster, and I'll be this.
How are they different? They're Ghostbusters.
You're like the stuntman Ghostbuster. It was fine. It looks fine. Wear it.
No, don't when you're fucking wearing that. No.
Anyway,
You even have a danger high voltage thing on the back of it.
it's just decals. It's just stickers.
It's part of a dolly, isn't it?
No,
Ow.
don't touch. It's really like fragile.
Okay,
those.
my bad.
This time, what we're doing, it's Halloween, so we figure we should definitely select a Halloween beer to celebrate the holiday. So, what better beer to do than Newcastle Werewolf?
The label's got a rip on it, so that's already...
Now, the first thing I think of when I think of Werewolf is obviously Teen Wolf 2, which was a good movie. Michael J. Fox wasn't in Teen Wolf 2, but the Teen Wolf 2 was way better. I don't remember, but he, I think he went on to do a lot of good things. But yeah, I like the artwork; is pretty sweet. It's
See, I thought that was an actual rip on the label.
No, it's not a rip on the label. It's
Supposed
just
to
kind of
be
like
a
a kind of looks like a claw, like.
No, like a werewolf because
Yeah.
it's called a werewolf.
It's got a little werewolf right there in the little. Now, I really like. Do you like Newcastle beer?
Yeah.
See, I really like regular Newcastle beer. I've never had this before, so I've heard good and bad things about it. But tonight we're gonna be the judges and we're gonna see what happens. This is a blood red ale, so we'll go ahead and I can't go ahead and open yours if you want.
Actually presses down and everything.
Yeah, the buttons are real, the switches and everything. Next year I'm gonna put electronics in it. It should be pretty sweet. Do you mind? I'm holding this gun. Do you mind?
Damn it. There.
Thank you. Okay, right off the bat, it's got a lot of head popping up out of there. You can see that right there.
It's the worst bottle opener that I've
I
ever
feel
tried
like
to
that
use.
bottle
I think
opener
it's
is getting
terrible.
progressively worse. I think maybe you should replace it. I don't know. Since Chris is wearing a scary mask, we've got him some straws to do his beer. We'll go ahead and just boop, just like that. We'll go ahead and pour this right up. See what happens here. Chris, were you seeing any smoke in that bottle?
It's pretty smoky. I mean, I've seen smokier. Oh, look at the head.
Quite a bit of head. In fact, you know what? Yep.
I don't even have all of it in.
Go ahead, go for it. I just think I think this one's just off the charts. I think we're just.
I'm gonna. I don't think.
How's it feel? Does it feel any different?
No, it feels good. It's bubbly more than. Okay, I've hit it. It's.
You hit the G
You
spot.
hit the spot.
I did. It's.
All the way up.
It's all the way up.
Biggest head we've had on a beer so far.
So far, the potential is high.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I like the color. The color's not too different from Newcastle's brown ale. So, and I like Newcastle's brown ale. Doesn't really look blood red like they advertise. So that might be a false advertising
Blood
thing.
red ale.
Yeah. So it's not really that blood red, but smell is doesn't smell bad. I can't really put a finger on it. You can put a finger in it, but I can't put a finger on it.
Yeah.
It's alright. I'm not even gonna wear this khaki shirt. This thing's itching the shit out of me, so. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I know it's not a stout, but it kind of has a stouty aftertaste in the back of my mouth. The first thing I thought about when I tasted this was, this reminds me of the Samuel Smith chocolate stout that we had.
Yeah, but not organic chocolate.
It's not. Yeah, well, yeah, it doesn't taste organic at all. But
You know, it tastes like a Killian's, and I guess that's where they get the Was it?
Is that a Halloween beer like
No,
Kill Yuns? We're gonna kill Yuns.
No, it's It's like American Irish Red Ale, and I guess that's what they're playing on the Blood Red Ale. Which Killian's in Blood Red. It's got a horse on it, horse head on the thing.
Like the Headless Horseman, like a Halloween thing?
I know, it could be like a reference or something. Oh, well, there's that's alcohol, 4.5% by volume. That's some crap right there if I've ever seen. 4.5%.
And this isn't a cheap beer either.
It burns the
Now you have a good burn and then you have a bad burn.
It's right in between. It feels like a werewolf scratch on the throat.
Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah.
Oh. So you expanded that hole a little bit?
Yeah. I mean, I assume it's good. Through the straw.
Not terrible, but
For like a seasonal beer like this, I get excited about seasonal beers because I always want them to be something like I've never had before, and so I always expect a little bit of a wow factor.
And so you'll look forward to it the next year when that season.
Yeah, kind of like
around.
I did with the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. But for this one, I gotta say, there's nothing really that stands out except for the labeling, and the artwork is pretty killer.
It was pretty cool.
At first, smooth with mellow overtones of sweet berry fruit. I do not taste sweet berry fruit.
Nope.
It is naturally blood red in color. Not really.
That's not what my blood looks like.
Maybe
I'll
I'm
cut myself
colorblind,
right
but
now
that
and
looks-
show you what blood red looks like.
It looks more like beer brown. I wonder if this tastes any different,
I don't get it.
like if it's a full moon.
I mean, it could be. I've heard people say paprika tastes different if like the tides and moon and stuff are different.
Paprika?
Paprika,
The deviled egg
spice.
stuff?
The spice, yeah.
Huh. What are some other good wolf movies? American Werewolf in London. That was a pretty
Silver
good one.
Bullet.
Van Helsing.
Silver Bullet. Van Helsing
Van
with
Helsing.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh
Jack
Jackman.
Human.
Yeah. There was Beast from X-Men. He was obviously a werewolf.
Yeah, he's a werewolf. Jacob, the Indian guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was the Native American guy in Twilight. He's
The Underworld movies with Kate.
true.
What's her
I
name?
never saw those. That was kind of like a Romeo and Juliet with vampires and werewolves.
Ooh, I
right?
like that. I like him because Bill Nighy was in them, and I like
Bill Nye?
Bill
The
Nighy.
science guy?
No, Bill Nighy, the British guy.
Oh. The Harry Potter movies have some werewolves in them.
Lupin and Tonks. Yeah, Lupin. Isn't he the dude who turns into the werewolf?
Yes.
In that movie?
And Scariest Black turns into an Irish wolfhound.
He does. Yeah.
Scariest Black turns
Gary
into an
Goldman.
Irish wolf. Yep. What is your favorite thing to do on Halloween?
Mine. I like to try to find a party to go to, and drink a lot.
We go trick or treating as adults. We don't really care. But we also like to hand candy out. My wife is a dietitian, so she actually doesn't hand out like the good candy. She does those sugar-free safety pops with the ring stick at the bottom, so that you can't shove it all the way down your
Number
throat.
2 pencils and.
Yeah, or like one year we did just orange slices, and none of the kids even took it. Like they don't even care about nutrition. We were giving them apple slices and orange slices, and they wouldn't take them, which I thought was completely ridiculous. You're going to take chocolate, which would kill you, but you're not going to take just empty, just raw slices of orange and apple and carrot. I just thought that was kind of maybe a little snooty.
Usually go downtown. A lot of women there. Many of them walk or drive home by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You can usually follow them for a long time.
Wow.
I mean, you get the idea.
So you go downtown and follow women
Well,
on Halloween?
I mean, it's Halloween. Everybody has fun. Everybody does
Watch
their
out
own
for
thing.
cops if you're gonna do that.
They leave me alone.
Love it.
You know what I hate? I hate when when they pluralize wolves. There's obviously an L in wolves.
Oh god.
Maybe it's just a Tennessee thing, but like you'll hear people who talk about like, ooh, look at all them wolves.
Dude,
And I absolutely
every teacher, every teacher I've ever had in school always said, "Oh, this is gonna be a story about wolves by Jack
dances.
London."
We're gonna watch Dances with Wolves, but we have to fast forward the Kevin Costner's bottom part.
Yeah.
You can actually, in the state of Knoxville, have a wolf hybrid as a pet. It's usually crossbred with huskies, but they have so much wolf DNA in them that they will literally just dig up your entire house and pull up all your carpet and chew all of your upholstery up. And they stink terribly. But it's just really cool having a pet wolf hybrid as a pet. So they allow people to do it in Tennessee.
I've known a few people who've had like what do we call them, brindle wolf hybrids or something like that.
Brindlebacks.
Brindleback.
And then, of course, you have the Siberian tit wolf from Siberia. So when I was little, we'd stay with my great grandmother in Newport, and she lived in a really old house, so we'd kind of sleep in the loft attic area, and we'd kind of goof around at night, and she would always go to bed at like 8:30, and she would come up there and be like, "If y'all don't quit talking, rawhide and bloody bones is gonna get you." And then she would, this is completely messed up, she would take her false teeth and like push them in and out of her mouth to scare the shit out of us. And it was like kind of a traumatic experience. And to this day, like I still visualize Bloody Bones coming to get me with those false teeth popping in and out of his mouth. So it was terrible.
Weird.
It was pretty weird.
Me and my sister, we used to share a bed because I guess I was too little and scared to sleep in my own bed, or maybe it was vice versa. But she was a big Joey Lawrence fan, the guy from that Blossom show.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
Thank you.
we were at this place called Disc Jockey at the mall. I think it was Foothills Mall.
I remember
in Maryville.
Disc Jockey.
And my sister bought a cardboard cutout of Joey Lawrence, and he was like standing there like this, like with his arms crossed, and then like a denim jacket, a plaid shirt, unbuttoned under it. Maybe the top button was buttoned, but either way, it was like plaid shirt, denim jacket, blue jeans, and like some boots. My sister always had that in her room. It always freaked me out. And then one night, I don't know what I did wrong. Should probably ask my dad, but he decided to come into the room like an hour or two before we even went to sleep, and he stood behind the cardboard cutout. And then once we were like in REM sleep, a couple hours later, like
deepest sleep,
he did like, it was like sniper stuff. He had to like piss himself and shit himself a few times, just waiting for us to go to sleep. Got the Joey Lawrence stand out, or cut out thing, and like stood it up and ran towards us, going ah! And of course, the first thing we thought he was coming in with a belt or something because we'd done something wrong. We just got under the covers and just started shrieking, just absolutely screaming. I think we slept with Mom that night, and he slept on the couch or something. But man, he was laughing. He still laughs about it to this day, and I just.
Well, what about this? Let's go ahead and rate these puppies here. Go ahead. What would you give this as a rating?
Honestly, I mean, it's not a bad beer. It doesn't taste bad, but I'm sorry, the 4.5% alcohol by volume. If you're going to put 4.5% on a beer like this, then you're asking for a 4.5% rating. So I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Oh, okay. So you're actually rating it based on the alcohol volume.
Well, no, I'm rating it because you don't put a beer out like that. Like I said, it tastes okay, but this is, it might as well be Sierra Mist in a bottle or something like that. And it's not terrible, but come on, Newcastle, pump it up, make it something that, when I drink it, I can forget about the werewolf that might be outside my window, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
Make it hit me a little bit. Come on.
No bollocks, as they say.
Yeah.
Or as they probably say, no bollocks. No bollocks. I can't really do a
Knights of the Round
British accent.
We done some, Monty Python.
No bollocks. I gotta be honest. Yeah, it's not a bad beer, but it just doesn't really do a lot for me. I'm not really feeling it. There's nothing aside from the fancy name and the fancy artwork and on the bottle. Not really a whole lot happening here, and not really a whole lot going on. And like I said, it almost tastes to me. It almost tastes like a stout, which is really weird because if I'm drinking an ale, I know what an ale tastes like. This doesn't really taste like an ale, so I'd maybe give it a 5, and that's an optimistic thing. I mean, if I were in a worse mood, if it weren't Halloween, I'd probably give this a 4 or 4.5. But since it's Halloween, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 5, and that's my treat. So you're not getting tricked this year, Newcastle, but
we appreciate the festivity, but Jesus Christ, step it up next year. Like, give us a Frankenstein porter or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, like a Frankenstein porter.
Yeah.
What about you? What would you rate this?
I mean, the mouthfeel was good, and as you know, I like Sierra Mist, Drew. I feel like the fizziness was on par.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're
like
bashing Sierra Mist.
I'm not bashing Sierra Mist. I was just saying that might as well be Sierra Mist because it's.
But
not.
you said it in a negative way.
I'm sorry.
But the werewolf reminds me of the Hunter's Moon, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we got a 4.5, a 5, and a 7. So I think that's completely reasonable based on what we usually judge stuff on. So nothing to write home about. Not terrible. I could certainly drink it if it was at a party or something.
I have to drink a lot of it.
Yep. Not sure I'd go out of my way to. What the hell?
Oh, hey guys. Who's that?